All right, so what we are going to start working on is you guys are going to make your own abstract art. So abstract art, it's an arrangement of color and shapes. There's a few different ways that you can do it. Here's one example. And then here is another. So color is a big way you can think about how you want to show an emotion. So this one might be a calmer emotion. This one might kind of come across as happy, playful, just based on the different colors. So how we are going to do this is you're going to take that square paper that I gave you, and we're also going to need a marker. It does not need to be a Sharpie. It could be a black marker, anything else you might have, even if you have a pen, that is perfect. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this square paper and I'm going to crumple it up. The more that you crumple it up, the more lines that we are going to get in it. So after I crumple it up, I'm going to very carefully uncrumple it. And this is going to all be very different. I know I have paint on my hands, just ignore that. And then we are going to kind of just smooth it out on our table. So what we are looking for is all of these crumples and creases. And what you are going to do with your Sharpie is you are just going to trace over all of them. And we're using smooth, solid lines. And we want all of our pieces to connect to each other. What makes our art look more unique is if we have a variety of big shapes and then small shapes. So I'm just tracing over all of my lines. I want to get some of those small shapes in there just because that's going to make it look nicer. What I'm doing is I'm making sure that all of my shapes connect with each other. And I don't have just a random line. So if I see a couple of my crumples, maybe I would have like a little shape off by itself. I don't want to leave it there because I'm basically making my own kind of coloring book you can think of, where we have clear shapes where we're going to put different colors in. And if we had this shape, it'd be really hard to color that in just one plain color and we might get confused. So you as the artist are going to make the decision to connect the shapes together, even if your crumple wrinkles don't connect. And you are just filling up your page with that. Again, we're using smooth, solid, bold lines. We're looking confident when we're doing it, and we are just filling up our entire page. And that is the first step of this project. And you are going to use that small square paper. Computer paper is fine if we don't have any of that paper that I gave out. And you are just going to start tracing over those creases until you have your whole paper filled and you're happy with what you have.